What's up guys, Ronaldo here, and yes, you saw it right, Azor is a complete menace for the GB2 Semrah. He's insane. He managed to get me from 20k, right? For the people that were in the stream, they saw me struggling at 20k to now get to 35k plus with Azor. So pretty much doubled the entire damage with the final team that I came up with that includes him. And yeah, we tested also a lot right during that stream. We tested Kalina and so forth. If you don't want to miss out on the streams, make sure to join the Discord down below. I will post the notifications there always. Not only that, of course, if you have any questions, you can just type it in the Discord. I will reply. Some other smart people are in there as well that can reply, help you out. And also for takeovers, all the information is there as well. Semrah I'm gonna do as well now too, after figuring everything out about him, after testing him so much. And always just don't forget to subscribe. It will help me out tremendously, and you won't miss out on some of the upcoming content, because some of that things you really don't want to miss out on. So back to Azor. Why is he so insane? He's so good for this fight. Why is that the case? Well, he fulfills so many roles at once. So Azor, for my team, which roles does he fulfill, right? He fulfills the tank role. You want to have one tank in your team. I don't have a Torodor, right? For everyone who doesn't have a Torodor, Azor is, and even people with Torodor use Azor in the top 100. But he is so good because you can use him as your tank if you don't have Torodor. You can use him as your 4th Nightmare unit to boost your Nightmare DPS a lot, which is his next thing he's good for. Then the main thing you're going to use him is for his stuns. His stuns are actually crazy, and he gets a lot out of them if he is in his heated state, and you really want to have at least some attack speed on him. So make sure when you use him on tank or on a morale set to at least give him some attack speed so he can get out just more and more stuns. And then on top of that, he provides some damage buffs for your team as well with his ultimate. He provides even shields, and actually quite a few with his ultimate. And these shields can also not help, right? His stuns help for the chainsaw phase. His shields can help for the shield Aegis mode stage of Semrah, because when you're getting to the final bit of Semrah's damage, right, when he stacked up these shields for himself and starts wiping out units, if you time your Azor ultimate for that moment when the last hit comes that would kill your units, Azor can provide like 3, 4, 5 shields easily to units around him that are squishy, and these shields can be the difference maker for everyone to survive or not the last hit right there. So he just checks all the boxes. He just checks all the boxes. He provides so much at once, and I genuinely believe he is, for most people, one of the best units to use as your stunner, because he isn't just a stunner, right? He isn't just a unit like, for example, if you would put in a Captain Reef he's just there to stun, and also he can tank the Captain Reef. But also on top of that, he provides the Nightmare bonus for your Nightmare units. He provides some shields, he provides some damage buffs, he provides everything. And another benefit that I completely forgot to mention is that he's a ground unit, which leaves you to have more other platform units to be used. So you don't need a platform unit for your stuns. You can use a ground unit like Azor for your stuns, and that's a benefit as well, because there's more great platform units at the moment than ground units. Ground units are mainly the chaotics and the nightmare units that are powerhouses, and therefore you can use him as your stunner instead of a platform unit, to also make it easier for you to balance out the platform units towards ground units ratio for your team. And as you can see, guys, even in the top 100, short before the reset and the end of the week, top 100, there's people using Azor, even with Torodor, just for all that utility that he really can apply for your team, guys. He really brings a lot to the table. Even top, like rank 47 here, for example, right? Top 100 in the world at the end of the week using Azor. Shows a lot. He's a menace. I also have his artifact. Gives him even higher stuns, and as you will be able to see, he can also use a morale set just like he does. And he even has more attack speed for even more stuns on his Azor. My Azor has to tank a lot, which is why I can't have a Torodor with a tank set, because I don't have one. But I'm drifting off. I just wanted to show you guys Azor is a menace. Let's get right into the run. Alright, so we get into the run here. We place down first our Silas. He gets an Invic buff right here. Arrogance, Invic buff, Lust, Invic buff. So our 3 hardest hitting units all have an Invic buff. And there we go. Now I'm gonna go over some specific gear for this exact run as well, but first I really want to go over how this exactly all unfolds here. And we're gonna take a look here at the chainsaw charging up, and as you can see here, he got 5 stacks. Most of the times he gets a lot more than that, and that really shows that Azor depends really on the heated stage, right? If he's on the heated up stage, he can really provide so many stuns. And this is also why we have an Erica here, because this way we have some extra stuns as well, in case Azor is only for half of the charge up time in his heated stage, that Erica at least can provide some stuns. And Erica is in full attack speed gear. If you could, or if you can, you would use her in a morale set as well. I don't have a proper morale set for her, but you could use her in a morale set as well. And Azor is a full tank, right? Like I said, he needs to be the one taking these heavy blows. What you can do, and what you need to do actually with Azor, is get him some decent amount of attack speed as well, so he can really start stacking up these stuns and just stun over and over again. It's really important for him to have some certain degree of attack speed. Now, in terms of the placements, guys, as you can see, everyone's in heal range from at least one healer. Everyone's in cleanse range. Now, what do you do if you don't have an Elohim? You could first up go for different approaches with different fighter to platform approaches, right? You can make Midon work for her to hit all the units with her cleanse, but if you do not manage to have Midon hit everyone with her cleanse, then what you can do, of course, as well, is just place Midon in a way where she would, for example, here face up and just cleanse everyone other than the Ref and Erica, because these two are not really essential, right? Ref just deals a little bit of bonus damage. He's not really that important. He's more here for the lore bonus and also for mainly for his lore bonus, honestly. Now, here comes a big hit. First stage, the cleansing doesn't matter that much because you just get through it and he doesn't hit that hard. But on the second stage, you really want to focus up on the cleansing as well. So now we get into the second stage here. And he's gonna soon charge up his chainsaw in a second. There he goes. And then here we can see also applying some stuns here. Bunch of stuns, as you can see, 7 stuns. 56% damage reduction is more than enough, even without the Pharisee. As you can see, I do not have a Pharisee, and this is huge. This is huge. If you do not have a Pharisee, it can be really annoying, right, to deal with this whole thing. Now Azor is kind of screwed because he did auto ult and I didn't chop his ult down, so that's a bit messy right now. That's really messy, guys. This is what happens if you let him auto ult. Let me come back to this part and we'll see each other in a second. Alright, we're pretty much at the same spot here. Also, by the way, he got 7 stacks out right now on the auto run. But basically what happened is actually in hindsight really good that this happened, because otherwise you guys would have used Azor and would be like, why isn't he getting any stuns out? For me and for Ronaldo he did. Basically what you need to understand is only during Azor's heated state he can get stuns out, but when he ends his ultimate, he interrupts that heated state. And what happened before is he auto ultimate too early, which meant that his ultimate ended just when the charge up from Semrah came in. So he interrupted his own heating up state when Semrah's charge up came in, resulting in him not being able to apply stuns during the charge up, which you of course do not want to happen, right? You can use his ultimate, of course, during the charge up, but if it runs out, then the heated state will be gone. So you will see here on this example, he will be fine, because now he uses his ult while he is charging up, right? And then his heated state is still going, and as you can see, he already got 6 stuns out. Amazing stuff, amazing stuff. 7, 8, right? 8 stacks, and this way he gets rid of that as well. Simple as that. It's so good that this happened actually in hindsight, for you guys to really see. Not that you mess up his ultimates, because that can be the one deal breaker. But once you got one auto run done with him, he will always get the job done. And now we are already at this stage, and at this stage is really where if we use a Carnelian, we're not having enough damage here. With this team, we're not having enough damage. We would have to sacrifice one of our key pieces, and we wouldn't get the damage that we want to have. And this is all thanks to us having Azor and sacrificing Carnelian. Alright, we stop it here real quick because we died, because there was something very specific happening that is pretty specific to my run, but is something that you can also maybe take note of. Is now we really want to stop the auto run, put it on 1x speed, and stop the auto ultimates because, right, we want to wait with our Eloin ult. We don't want to use our Eloin ult now. We want to use her for the shatter, right? So the earth shatter is coming in, and you really want to get as much healing as possible, as you can see. And this way we stacked our healer's ultimates for the last earth shatter, otherwise our hollow would have died here. And now we are good to go. We got through this Aegis shield, right? Which is amazing. And then from here on now out, we want to go for a manual run. We want to go it manually for most of it, just mainly for the Eloin ults actually. So we will wait until Eloin's ultimate is about to be up, and then we go back to manual, and we wait for another acid venom, and then we pop Eloin's ultimate to cleanse everyone. And then after the second acid venom, there comes this AoE hit, and now the next one will be a big nuke. So from this one there will be coming a big nuke afterwards, which is why we want to place a wood elf. We don't have space here. That's a bit annoying with this here, is that we do not have any space here. So we're just gonna place that wood elf here for some extra healing, because we need it desperately. We need that extra healing desperately. Here comes the nuke, and as you can see, they're struggling. And we will wait, and actually we will get that Eloin ult perfectly timed from the auto, and this should also be donezo here. One more nuke here from him, and we should be able to get into the next stage here. There comes one more venom in. That's fine, we can survive that, right? It's just a single poison. Can put in that, we can cleanse it all, and now we're pretty much good to go. Azor ulted. That is a bit rough. And let's hope that he gets his heated state back up in time. Now we will see. Take a look here. He did not as 4 stacks. We have the Elwin ultimate up during the chainsaw, but that could help. Oh, that's a big nuke. That's a big nuke. And also auto ulted again, this stupid idiot. Stupid. It's whatever. You get the gist. You should not let... I'm doing the wrong... I mean, guys, I don't know if you see the time, but it's middle of the night. I've been grinding this fight all day. It's okay. I shouldn't be too hard on myself. Everyone makes mistakes. Basically, what you can do, as you saw during the last stage, you don't want Azor to do his thing. You really want to be able to time his ultimates properly and then let him work it out. This way he will do a better job and then he is doing right now, right? And then he will be able to just get his stuns out. You will get through the next Aegis shield. My team, for example, got through the next Aegis shield, but then they weren't able to get the job done. But even then, this is my run here. 30k plus, we take it. We wouldn't get to 50k anyway, but we went from 20 to 30k plus. Even with that little hiccup in the end, I think you get the idea. You get to know how this fight works. Before I forget it, this is the damage graph here. With that said, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, join the Discord, subscribe. It will boost your summoning luck for sure, and you need it for the anniversary. With that said, I hope you enjoyed. I'm Ronaldo, and I'm out. Peace.